Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am doing another Minecraft video here with my city construction challenge. It's been a little while since I've done another video. All the ones that I've put up in the last several videos that have been put up were actually done middle of last week. Ended up going on a spree and recorded for like almost 2 hours straight. So that was what you guys ended up getting the last several days. Biggest change is that is now my house. Got rid of that stupid little wooden box that I had, and I'd found a thread that detailed exactly how to build this on the forums, and exactly what materials you needed and everything, down to, you know, exactly what numbers of glass and wood and steps and everything, and built that. And I'll do a quick tour of it real fast here before I start anything else. That's what it looks like from the outside. You go in, big living space. I'm using this chest for when I have to dump everything out of my inventory. Down in the basement, there is all of my storage, as well as 4 furnaces. I may end up putting 2 more up there at some point, but you can see I've actually got everything pretty much all sorted. This is the chest, pretty much the chest that I had on the first floor of my house before I rearranged it, where it just had all the odds and ends of random crap. And I've got 2 full buckets. Well, they're not smooth stone anymore. I changed them into stone bricks because I'm going to use that for a building project, but I've got quite a lot. You can see I got a whole bunch in my inventory too. And that's what all this is doing, just cooking up more stone for me. And then ores is just all the other odds and ends of things that I find when I'm out mining. This is just this extra door that I made for getting out, because I actually have had to repair the house twice now, because I'll come out the door and a creeper will drop on me and blows up, or it'll, you know, come chasing up and I just can't get away fast enough and it blows up and I end up having to repair half my building. And then this is the bedroom area. Small enough. It's actually a small hollow space up under the ceiling here that I had a zombie in before, so I opened up the ceiling and threw a couple of torches up there and sealed it back up just so I wouldn't have that happen again. But I think this is actually kind of a cool little house. Looks much more appealing than that little box I had before, and seems to work pretty well for everything I need it to. So I'm trying to think if I've done anything else new since the last video. I don't think so. I did a whole lot of mining. I started another quarry. I think you can just barely see the edge of the fencing that I've got over there. There's a doorway to get into it. But all it is another quarry, because that one I dug all the way down to basically to bedrock. Let's kill this spider real quick while we're here. Die! There we go. And I put a bunch more bookshelves in the library. I think it's pretty much been it. Other than that, it was just mostly a bunch of time, a couple hours probably, spent cooking stone to make all these bricks, and then digging out that. And the bricks themselves are for this little project, because this is the last thing I've got to do before I can move on to the next stage of the challenge, which will get real interesting, because I got to start building some really big, impressive things. But I need to make a city wall that will surround everything. And you guys can see this gravel thing. You're probably wondering, well, what in the heck is that? Well, that gravel I've placed down is what's going to be my where the wall's going to be. I didn't have enough gravel to go all the way around, but it at least gets the greater majority of it, or enough of it that I'm certainly not going to do it all in a single video now. But I mean, you can see this little chunk that I've done so far. Oops. That's exactly what my wall's going to look like the whole way out and around. It's just like this little 3-foot section. The only thing I got to change, because I tried doing it before and it ended up coming out horribly, was I need to make it, I can't go up and down hills with a diagonal like that. It just won't work. I tried it, and I tried a half a dozen different ways of changing the design and everything, and I just could not get it to come out right. So what I'm going to do instead, I think, grab what little bit of gravel I have. Whoops, there's a hole. Must be from when I creeper blew up or something. Let me fill that in as well. Oops. In any case, what I decided I'm going to do is just lengthen this a bit I don't really want the wall coming right up to my house, but I don't have all that much of a choice at the moment, just because of the way it landed. I thought I was going to be able to do this diagonal line, but it just makes it too screwy to try to get it looking nice when it changes the angle like that. So I'm actually going to bring this out. I'll angle it a little bit to bring it over to about here, and then I'm going to send it straight up the hill. So I need the bricks, and I need stone slabs. And I can do, whoops. So the only thing that's going to be a pain is these stone bricks take a while to break compared to anything else. I can do changes in elevation like this, where one side's higher than another, just adding an extra brick. But when I do it up at an angle like that, it makes the floor all funky, and I just couldn't get it to look decent. It looked really jagged and messed up. So I'm going to put in here what I can. And I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch it, because again, this is probably going to be awfully boring if you were just to sit and watch this. So give me a little bit, let me see how far I can get, and then I'll bring it back. So yeah, I'll be back in just a little bit.